How do the divine's emissaries navigate the haze of enchanted notions? This question pulses at the heart of both mentor and learner. Mishandle it, and the guide wounds themselves while casting a shadow over their student. Fear tightens its grip, and the mirage begins to feel solid to both. Mastering this dance with illusion is a cornerstone for the divine's emissary. Their first task, refrain from striking at it. When an enchanted thought sparks frustration, however faint, the emissary must pause. To flare up is to breathe life into fault, chaining themselves to a verdict of their own making. They invite gloom, ache, dread, and chaos to their doorstep. Let them recall, this isn't the lesson they wish to share, nor the one they seek to absorb, yet there's a subtle snare responding to illusion in ways that feed it. This isn't always glaring. It can masquerade as a noble urge to assist, a dual-edged intent that muddies the aid and steers it toward unintended shores. And make no mistake, the ripples touch both guide and learner alike. How often has it been whispered that what you offer circles back to you? Nowhere is this clearer than in the support the emissary extends to those reaching out. Here, their gift boomerangs most vividly. They can only share what they've claimed for themselves. In that offering lies their judgment of the divines. Sacred reflection, errors shimmer most brightly where they're easiest to spot, and their fruits betray them. A lesson truly delivered unfurls freedom for both emissary and learner, united in a single purpose. Discord creeps in only when aims splinter apart, and if joy doesn't bloom, that fracture's already taken root. The emissary's steady focus realigns the learner's scattered desires into one clear beacon, a plea for guidance. This summons a singular response, effortlessly rising in the emissary's mind and radiating into the learner's, weaving their thoughts into one dot its worth. Noting, no one fumes at a bare truth. It's the story spun around it that stokes dark feelings, no matter how neatly the facts seem to line up or how fiercely the reaction burns. From a flicker of annoyance to a roaring blaze of fury, imagined or unleashed. The scale doesn't shift the essence. All such flares cloak the light, and truth doesn't bend to halves. It either shines or it doesn't. Those blind to it are left staring at shadows, raging at enchanted thoughts as a root of unease. Peel back this response, and the world's tangled logic unfurls. An enchanted notion, simply by existing, whispers of a rift from the divine, a bold claim that a mind can drift apart, defy the divine's current, and still triumph. But this isn't so as plain. That it's believed is just as clear. Here sprouts the seed of blame. To claim the divine's seat is to conjure a fearsome foe. Alone, this usurper crafts a flimsy guard against an endless storm of wrath and retribution that never rests. How does this lopsided clash resolve? Its end as certain collapse looms. So why cling to frail defenses? Enter illusion's next trick, sidestep the fight. Swallow is settled, then let it drift away. Don't tally the odds or measure your fragility against the towering adversary. Embrace the divide, but let its origin blur. Convince yourself you've prevailed, erasing any hint of who this grand rival truly is. Push that amnesia outward, and it feels as if the divine's memory has faded to doubt now. What stirs when enchanted thoughts resurface? They prod at buried shame, tucked away but never released. Each one hisses to your trembling core. You've stolen the divine's place, don't think it slipped his mind. Here, dread of the divine bares its teeth. In that notion, shame crowns itself king, madness perched atop the divine's throne. Hope gutters out, leaving only one path: destruction. Salvation twists into a duel, an enraged creator hunts a wayward child. Strike or be struck, for no other choice remains. The past can't be unwritten. Its mark stains forever, and whoever bears it meets an inevitable end. Into this bleak spiral, the divine sends his emissaries. They carry a lantern of possibility, lit by the divine himself. There's a way to slip free, learnable, teachable, though it demands patience and a deep wall of readiness. With that, the lesson glows stark and simple, a flare of clarity against a shadowed edge. If fury stems from a tale, not a truth, it holds no ground. Grasp this faintly, and the gate cracks open. The tale can shift. Enchanted thoughts don't. Wield the strength to birth blame, they can be brushed aside, truly forgotten. Madness looms large, but it's hollow. Like the illusions it commands, it neither wounds nor shields. To see it, to trace its tangled web, is to gaze at a void. Can a void spark rage? Hardly. So, emissary of the divine, remember, fury bows to a phantom it mistakes for flesh. It's your own belief that locks you in escape, eludes until you see the story you've cast outward. Let that jagged blade fall, no end awaits. That blade is a wisp. Fear of the divine has no root, but his love fuels all that outlasts fear, eternal, unwavering, and true.